Hello and welcome to the Service Operations Customer Portal demo. Throughout this demo we'll be looking into how to log into the customer portal, as well as how we log new calls and requests, as well as being able to review previous calls and requests and also add our own updates to those calls and requests. We'll look into how we search the knowledge bank, as well, and lastly we'll be looking into how this links into other backup assist tools. Firstly, we're going to cover how to log into the customer portal. What you need to do to start off with is browse to Tectrade.com, and then on the top right hand corner we can click the customer login button. From there we can enter in our username and password, and that will log us in. If you don't currently already have your username and password, please feel free to contact the service operations team, who will be able to provide you with a username and password or remind you of your password that you've currently already got. Once you're logged in, you can see down the left hand side is the navigation section. Gives us an overview of the calls and instances we've got currently open, and then also the navigation to the various other elements of the customer portal. In the main middle screen here we can see that we've got an overview of everything happening in our company. We can see that there's latest news that's been published out to everybody, and in the middle there we've got one open request. Next we're going to look into how we log a new call or a request. So back on our main portal page, if you look down the left hand side you'll see a button to log an incident or to log a request. Incidents are calls or queries, requests will be either a change request or an actual restore request. From logging an incident you can choose what type of call you're going to log. What we'll do is we'll choose if it's a backup assist call. We then put in the config item, and we can search for the config item that are within our organisations. For this one we'll choose this one for demo purpose. We can choose what our priority is of the call, and then what we can do is we put in our description for the call. What we'll also do is then press submit. You also get the option to attach any files before pressing submit, and at that point you also get the option to review the call. If we go back to our main home page, we'll now see that we've now got our open incident. On that, clicking the arrow next to it, we can go in and then we can choose to add another note. And that will update the call for the service operations team. Next we're also going to look into how we browse and also search the knowledge base. Once we're back on the main page, we can use the link down the left hand side to search the knowledge bank. From within here you can fill out and adjust the form as you require to find the piece of information that you're after. For the demo, all we're going to do is just put in SQL, we hit search, and this will return everything that's given us back with SQL in it, in order of relevance down the right hand side there. To view one, all we need to do is click on the yellow button that's next to them. We can then bring up the information. Some articles have attachments added to them. You can see this by the attachment section down the bottom here. You can then click on that to open up the actual attachment. Once you've found the knowledge base article that you're after, please do use the review section down the bottom to rate what you think of the knowledge base article, as well as applying any comments that you desire. You can then use the back button at the top to go back to your search results should that not be the one that you're after. And lastly, what we're going to look into is how this links into with the other backup assist reporting tools. What I've done to demonstrate the linking between our reporting tools and our service management tool that runs the customer portal is bring up a previous call for one of our TSM servers. As you can see here, it had a storage port which had a reclamation failure. All this information was pre-populated, which you can see in the problem description here, the date that it happened, the ID that it was, the process that was running. Next there was some updates done by the actual auto-call logging, which picked up some messages out of the TSM activity log which were of relevance, and automatically updated the call with those act log entries, and then it turned, as we can see here, there is insufficient space in the storage pool, and that's why the reclamation failed. And then we can then see that this was then picked up by a member of the team. This information would have then been reviewed, looked into, and helps them get to the cause of the problem far quicker. And that brings us to the end of our overview of the Tectrade customer portal. Hopefully this has been of use and has given you a good insight into our portal. If you still have any questions or would like any more information, then please feel free to have a look at our website at Tectrade.com, where you'll find all of the contact details that you require. Thank you.